I grew up in a castle so depressing it made Victorian orphanages look like all-inclusive resorts. Imagine a medieval Airbnb with 0 stars, no host communication, and an ambience best described as moist despair. Every hallway smelled like someone microwaved a corpse. For fun, I stared at candles. That was my enrichment activity. I never saw another human, which honestly explains a lot. My only friends were rats, bats, and the occasional spider who judged me silently from the ceiling. I learned everything from dusty books, which is why I assumed I looked like a normal person, and not, say, a cryptid who crawled out of a Hot Topic clearance bin. One day I decided I'd had enough of the eternal gloom and thought, what if I climbed that giant ruined tower and touched grass? So I scaled the thing like a Victorian Spider-Man, except with worse upper body strength and more screaming. After approximately 47 years of climbing, give or take, I reached the top, only to discover I was not, in fact, above the trees. I was on ground level, yes. My entire life had been spent in a basement so deep it had its own zip code. Anyway, I wandered into a fancy party at a nearby castle, thinking, time to make friends and maybe steal some hors d'oeuvres. Instead, the moment I stepped inside, everyone reacted like I was a jump scare in a low-budget horror movie. People fainted. People screamed. One guy dove out a window. A woman used a cheese platter as a shield. Naturally, I assumed there was a monster behind me. There was not. I approached a golden archway, ready to confront whatever eldritch horror had traumatized the entire guest list, and then I saw it. A creature so hideous, so decayed, so offensively moisturized avarice that even the ghouls would swipe left. I screamed. It screamed. We both screamed. It was a duet of pure existential agony. And then I realized it was a mirror. I was the monster. Apparently, living your whole life in a subterranean crypt with no sunlight, no hygiene routine, and no social interaction turns you into something less Disney prince and more expired rotisserie chicken. So I ran away, joined a pack of ghouls. They were surprisingly chill, and now I vibe in ancient catacombs, living my best undead life. Sure, I'll never know the warmth of the sun or the joy of being invited to brunch, but at least I don't have to deal with small talk. And that, dear reader, is how I learned I am an outsider. Also how I learned about mirrors